morning, we're not doing one circuit, we're not doing 2 circuits, we're doing 3 circuits. We're taking our good old classic outdoor boot camp and bringing it indoors, okay? We're going for 3 10-minute workouts, so it's like Monday morning times 3, okay? It's going to be short, sharp, and sweet. Now remember, when you're doing these workouts, don't think I've still got another 2 to go after this. Think about the exercise you're on, think about the time that you're doing it for, the reps that you may be doing it for, and that is your focus point. You hit that hard, okay? You're going to get rest in between each circuit. Hit it hard, intensity should be high, so don't try to find too much of a tempo and rhythm. Now the first one we're getting out of the way is going to be either with kettlebells or body weight. So if you don't have a kettlebell, don't stress. Let me show you these exercises. If you've got a kettlebell at home, pick it up. You're going to use this as part of your warm-up and you're going to listen to what I'm saying, okay? Because we're going to be doing a lot of kettlebell swings on this first circuit. You're going to be getting tired, so your first rep is going to be as good as your 100th rep, okay? Oh yes, we are going that far. So when you're gripping this thing, grip it like you mean business. Don't have a relaxed grip. Do not point your fingertips out. Grip it properly. If it hurts your fingers, too bad, okay? Then all I'm doing here is standing up tall and proud, shoulder blades pulled together and down, butt squeezed. Knees not locked out, but soft. Not locked out, but soft. From here, it's hips back, 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 back. Feel that lengthening of the posterior chain. Chest is proud, shoulder blades remain locked together, and then all I'm doing from here is snapping forwards. Now that snap forward is what drives this kettlebell up to my eye line, not this. At no point do I ever engage my shoulders, okay? Yes, they'll activate, but I am not trying to lift this kettlebell. It lifts up from the snap of my hips. I don't try to resist it on the way down. I let gravity take control of it. Big breath in, big breath out. When you're coming up, you're going to squeeze the butt as hard as you possibly can. You're going to feel a positive lockout of the glutes and hips. You are not going to do this, okay? You hear me now? I see that a lot when I'm looking on live. People just leaning forwards and leaning backwards, okay? We need to be locking these hips out. Do not let that stress onto the lower back, please. Also with your feet, you should not be rocking. I see a lot of that also. Drive your feet into the ground, drive the toes into the ground. It's the same setup for a squat, okay? Keep those feet stable. If you do not have a kettlebell, this morning you're going to be doing a very similar movement pattern and it's going to be star jumps. Your feet are together, you are pushing your hips back. See the difference? No, not really. Good, because there shouldn't be. You're still lengthening out the posterior chain. You're still smashing the posterior chain forwards to get up. Similar movement pattern, okay? I'll show you again. Hips back, explode up, land together, land soft. You do not have to go fast, okay? If I was doing these, I would do 1, land soft, 2, land soft. Happy with that? Good. Then your second exercise is going to be either kettlebell goblet squats. Again, let me show you now. Everybody is going to be holding this kettlebell the right way around. You're going to be holding it on the horns of the kettlebell. You're going to squeeze it tight and you're going to bring it up to chest height. Doesn't have to be a kettlebell, it could be a dumbbell. It can be anything with a bit of weight around the house, okay? So a lot of people, you can do this if you look around your room. Squeeze the hell out of it, keep the chest proud, set up for the normal body weight squat. Now with this, a lot of people will find they can balance down into a deeper squat than normal, okay? They can sit back into it better because they've got that counterbalance. Look at the kettlebell. As a squat, does the kettlebell move? No, it does not. My elbows are staying underneath, nice and close to my body, okay? I'm squatting down, I'm pulling my knees apart, I'm driving my toes into the ground, and I'm squeezing my butt. Happy? Don't get lazy, don't let this happen because your arms are getting tired. You will absolutely feel it on your arms, biceps, and shoulders, okay? So when you feel them burning, don't be alarmed. If you do not have a weight or kettlebell, you're going to do squat jumps, okay? But I want you to do it down, pause. Get that pause at the bottom to make sure that you're doing the best squats you can. Everybody happy? Do you have any questions? Because this is important. If you're using a kettlebell at home, you better know what you're doing. Don't be hurting yourself. If things don't feel right, because you are going to be getting tired on this circuit, make sure you throw the kettlebell to the side and start picking up the body weight exercises. Are we clear? Everybody happy? Good. Let's get show on the road. Stacks of motivation, please. Even if you don't feel like it, you go for it. You'll surprise yourself. In 30 seconds we begin. It's every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. Yes. Okay. Minute number 1. Everybody's either going to do 20 kettlebell swings or 15 star jumps. Okay. Are we happy with that? Because it's less star jumps, I'm giving you that more time to make sure you are actually doing a proper star jump and not doing this, something guff, okay? Pick your kettlebell up, 20 swings or 15 star jumps, go. Don't try to do your kettlebell swings any faster, okay? Make sure it's powerful. Make sure you're squeezing the butt. Make sure it's gravity, controlling it on the way down. 20 swings, perfect form, perfect posture, or 15 star jumps. If you do not have the means of doing a kettlebell swing, you can still use a dumbbell. Keep the chest proud, keep the shoulder blades together, get all 20 reps done. You'll get stacks of time on this one. 10 minute, every minute on the minute, just like we do outside, only without the run, okay? Now kettlebells, put them down safely. Boom, there we are. Next exercise is going to be 15 goblet squats, controlled, the best squats you can do, or 15 squat jumps, okay? So equal reps regardless. Again, with a goblet squat, 5 seconds, stand by. You can use any weight, okay? Get ready, 15, go. Now you can pace me if you like, because I'm making sure my squats are good, quality squats. I'm not rushing, because I know I've got the time to make these squats damn good. Drive the toes into the ground, pull the knees apart, keep that chest proud, okay? You're going to actively have to focus on keeping that chest proud. Hit as you come up, just like a kettlebell swing. We squeeze the butt. Squat jumps, make sure they're perfect, okay? No rubbish. Don't even know how many I've done. Right. Shake out, stacks of time, okay? If you're still going, 15 seconds. So it's only 10 minutes. Think about the minute in the exercise that you're doing right now. Kettlebell swings or star jumps, stand by. 5 seconds. Go, so 20. Or if you're doing star jumps, it's going to be 15. 15 of those bad boys. But remember, I'm making it 15 so that you're actually focusing on going down. You're pushing those hips back as if you're doing that kettlebell swing. Okay? Snap the hips. Snap the hips. If you're doing this correctly, these two exercises back to back, and you're really focusing on the squeeze of the glutes, at this point in time, you'll probably find your glutes are on fire. If that's the case, like I say, don't feel like it's just you. It means you're doing it right, okay? It means you're doing it right. So your butt is very much working on a squat and your butt is very much working on a kettlebell swing, or at least it should be, okay? Same goes for if you're doing the star jumps and squat jumps. Stand by for goblet squats. Get ready for it, everyone. 3 seconds. Or squat jumps. Remember, keep it tight. Don't be lazy. If your arms are getting tired, doesn't matter. It's only 15 reps. Work hard, get it done. Keep the chest proud. Keep the chest proud, okay? I want you to fight that chest up with the kettlebell. Don't let it start pulling you forward. Don't be like this, okay? Keep it up tight. Good. Short and sharp and intense. That's what it's about this morning. I've lost count. If in doubt, do another 5. Good. So we're getting through this morning. We are getting through it. Shake out when you can, 10 seconds. Into our kettlebell swings or star jumps. Right, so we might be getting tired right about now. Okay, so now we need to focus. Go. Now we really need to focus on form and technique all the more. Do not let it go downhill. You have to keep yourself mentally composed. Your body's hurting, your body's tired. But you must keep that head in the zone. Don't let it become overwhelmed. Just think. Drive the toes into the ground. Squeezing the butt. If I'm doing my star jumps, I'm going to be reaching for the sky, pushing back my hips to reach my feet. Good solid grip of these kettlebells, remember? Okay, good. So we're always crushing this kettlebell. Make sure you're doing just that. Good work on the star jumps on live if you're doing them. I can see a few people doing them. Perfection, that's what we're after. Quality, not speed. Stand by, goblet squats, 15. Hold it properly, hold it properly. Good. So that kettlebell is just fixed. And if you're doing this correctly, this kettlebell, if you were to draw a perfectly vertical line from floor to ceiling, this kettlebell is moving perfectly vertical, okay? It's not tipping forward. If it's tipping forward, you're tipping forward. Don't let it. If you feel your form deteriorate, you just don't feel like it's working well for you, ditch the weight. Good work. Oofed, yep, good. So common places to feel tiredness. Upper back, okay? It's got to work hard, okay? It's got to work hard to compensate for this kettlebell at the front. Kettlebell swings. Glutes, lower back, hamstrings, they're getting tired. Depending on your strength, you might find your forearms are starting to burn. Don't let that, let your grip go to pot. So a kettlebell, if you spend a lot of time sat down, you work sat down for 11 maybe, the kettlebell swing is a great exercise for combating the negative effects of being sat down. It's going to strengthen up your glutes, okay? It's going to lengthen out those hammies. It's going to strengthen up your lower back. It's going to help fix bad posture. Your upper back muscles, okay? Strengthened so that it's easier for you to pull your shoulder blades apart. Sorry, together, pull them together. So if you do find yourself sat down a lot of people do like to think, okay, let me get this, let me catch my breath. Goblet squats, let's go. Best piece of advice I'll give you is if you sit down all day for a living, don't go and then sit on a bike to exercise. Do something that's quite the opposite to what you spend all that time doing. Okay, a lot of people like to go cycling, that's fine. But if you're sat down all day and then you're sat down all day on a bike, is it any wonder why your glutes, your lower back, upper back, and everything becomes so weak? A little bit of everything goes a long way and feeds into each thing that we do. My word, where are we? This is long. This is long, right? Kettlebell swings, stand by. Or star jumps. Focus now, this is the last two. The last two. Good. A tough combination, this one. Like I say, you're going to feel your glutes. You're going to feel maybe your hammies. You're going to feel your lower back getting tired. Also, most certainly, mid to upper back, tired. It's got to work so hard here. Got all this weight out at the front. If these muscles aren't firing up, guess what happens? You fall forwards. Your spine curves forwards. Squeeze the butt. Perfect form throughout. So each round that you do here, you're going to feel yourself getting more fatigued. That's normal. If you're using weight, you might be using more weight than other people. That's where everybody's different, okay? The last one, everyone. 15 squat jumps or 15 goblet squats. Let's get it done. Stacks of time. Big rest after this. Good. "20 seconds left. If you're finished, you walk around. Do not sit down. You keep getting your reps done, everyone. 12 seconds left, stacks of time. Do not sit down. Yes, circuit one in the bag. If this was a Monday morning, I would be saying farewell to you, okay? But we're only a third of the way there. Yes, and we're excited about that. Why? Because it means we're going to work hard. More work, more results. Right, while you're actively recovering, notepad and pen at the ready, okay? Write down these exercises. I'm not even farting about. If you're farting about, tough. Exercise 1, press-ups. Press-ups, write that down. Make sure it's legible. Make sure you can read it. If you have to write big, write big. I'm giving you 5 exercises. No, 4. 4 exercises. So you can write pretty big if you've got a decent sized piece of paper. Exercise 1, press-ups. Exercise 2, jumping lunges. You can write jump lunge. Okay, you can shorten these down if you know what they are. Exercise 3, burpee. Burpee, okay? Exercise 4, sit-ups. Exercise 4, sit-ups, okay? Write them down. Number 1, press-ups. Number 2, jumping lunges. Number 3, burpees. And number 4, sit-ups. 4 pretty basic exercises. Let me explain. So very quickly, I'm going to very quickly demo them, as I always do, okay? Yep. Oh, we know how to do them. Watch, okay? Listen to the key points. Your first exercise is a press-up, okay? Maybe you've got the strength to do a full press-up, which looks like this, all the way down, all the way up. A full press-up most certainly doesn't look like this, halfway. You're never going to build up the strength if you continue to do half reps, okay? Maybe you can start this circuit with full press-ups because the rep count starts easy, and then eventually drop to kneeling. Now the difference between kneeling and full, there isn't that much difference, unless of course you're one of these. If you do your press-ups like this, okay, all you're doing there is putting a bit of weight on your arms and your triceps, and you're not even working you're not even working your chest properly, okay, all the shoulders. So do it properly, set up properly. Jumping lunges, okay, look at this. When I jump, I'm trying to exaggerate my step. I'm really reaching forwards and backwards, so I end up in this position, fully stretched with 90-degree bend. Chest proud, chest up, body vertical. Then I'm driving through both legs, up, switch, okay? There's 2 reps. Happy with that? Okay, you should maybe be practicing these. I'm not doing these for the goodness of my own health. Burpees, pay attention, do them properly. If you're stiff, if your mobility is not great, I can show you how to get around it. Go down to the hands first, then punch out. Okay, the reason people with bad mobility go so wrong is they try to be quick and they end up jumping out, don't have the strength, so they end up here, okay, and they think that that's acceptable. It's not acceptable. This is what we're after. Do not let that happen ever. How do we stop it? Squeeze the button, squeeze the core, you're damn right. Well done. Good. And then we're jumping, tall and proud and vertical. Second exercise is sit-ups. Let me show you. Keep the feet on the ground, elbows back on the ground, fingertips on temples. See if you do that as you sit up, you create a bit of momentum to get you up. Elbows touch the knees, back down, up, back down. Easy, good work. Right, stand by. Let's get this one on the road. So this is a 10-minute workout. Circuit number 2, okay? Another one, if you're a keen 10-minute workout follower, then you'll know this one as well. This is a case of as many rounds as you possibly can, okay, of the 4 exercises. That's why you've written them down. No point pacing me, no point trying to pace anyone else on the screen. This is you against you. Don't try to make it easy. We're going to start off doing 2 reps of the 4 exercises, 2 reps, and then move on to 4 reps, 6 reps, 8 reps, 10 reps. It's a 2 times table, okay? So each round you do, you're going up to. Remember, we're jumping lunges, 1, 2. Every leg is 1 rep. Stand by, press ups. Let's go. 2 press ups, simple. 2 lunges, simple. 2 burpees, perfect burpees. Big jump burpees, all the way out, all the way in. Big jump down into 2 sit-ups. 1, 2. And now that I've done that, I do it again, but with 4 reps. Now you work as hard as you can, okay? Trying to get as many rounds in as you can, but each round is getting longer and more exhausting. Remember this part, okay? You do the reps as perfect as you can. So don't try to beat the clock. I don't care what number you get to, okay? All I care is each round you do, you're pushing it and giving yourself the best damn reps that you can possibly do here, okay? Let's get it done. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Work at your pace. That doesn't mean to say take it easy. That means you should be pushing yourself. 10-minute workout style. Let's get it done. You know the drill. When times get hard, just keep going. Just keep pushing through another rep. And you'll surprise yourself. Don't give in to it. You know how the 10-minute format works. It's a mental battle. Fitness usually lasts you the first 50 seconds. Then after that, it's a mental battle, isn't it? Let's go. Let's work those heads. You're keeping going, okay? In case anybody's wondering, if you get to 10, you keep going. You keep going up. Big jump on these burpees. Just because you might be doing 6 or 8 or 10 doesn't mean you don't jump as high now. Let's work. Come on, live people. Let's get it done. One more rep. One more rep. Just keep it going. What you got to lose? Nothing. Let's do it. So if you're doing this correctly, you should be at that intensity level where you feel that you can't really go on much longer at that pace. It's not a case of trying to find your comfort zone, trying to find a rhythm. You can hear me now. I'm struggling to breathe. And that's what I'll say to you. Some of you will be in this situation. You're struggling to breathe, your muscles are burning, but you'll just keep going. You've got that inner fight. Whereas other people, okay, you might be guilty of this. It starts to get to the point you can't breathe. Your muscles are struggling. Voices in your head start. And then you start reasoning with yourself and telling yourself, that's okay, I'll slow down, I'll take this one easy. Or you might kid yourself into thinking that you are pushing yourself hard, when in actual fact, you could probably be going harder. So either way, no matter who you are, turn it up a notch. Just keep going. Just keep pushing. Because there's only, I'm not even saying, almost halfway there. If you came here for an easy time, you should know by now, you're not going to find it. Push yourself, see what you can do. Like I say, with this format, intensity is so high. Fitness doesn't get you far here. It's your head. You could be very fit, but very weak-minded. You can be very unfit, but very strong-willed. And that's why, if we kept going for longer than 10 minutes, you'll find that the weaker, less fit individuals with the strong will overtake those who are fit, okay, with the lack of mental strength. So it doesn't matter who you are, where you're at with your fitness. All that matters is the exercise you're on now and getting to the rep count that you're on now. So let's start pushing it, okay? 4 minutes, 20 seconds. Trust me, you're getting stacks of rest after this. And the last workout is easy, I promise you now. This is the most intense circuit you're doing today, so keep it that way. Just keep going. Go into the next exercise. Just throw yourself into the next rep. You do a few reps, before you know it, well, I might as well keep going. Maybe I'll have that rest when I stop, but no, you just keep going. Tune the brain, learn to throw yourself at it. Focus on the moment. Rep quality high, all the way through this. Come on, we are nearly there. 3 minutes. Don't let that put you off. Let it drive you. 3 minutes to knock your pan in, and then some. Reps aren't even blending anymore. Just one rep, and then another rep, and then another rep. All that matters is, just keep going. Just keep going. Don't feel sorry for yourself, because if you are, trust me, you're the only one that is. We're all doing this together. We're all in it together. Some people will tell themselves, yeah, I'm probably feeling this worse than everyone else. You're not. Just go. Forget the excuses. Just get your reps done, eh? Let's go. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Just like that. Worst thing you can do, everyone, is stop after an exercise. Throw yourself into the next one and get those reps going. If you have to break it down, so be it. But don't stop for a rest when you're moving on to the next exercise. Just throw yourself in to the first few reps. At this point, you'd be struggling to breathe. Your muscles are on fire. And the voices may well be shouting at you, what are you doing? Slow down, this is stupid. It's not stupid though, is it? Let's go. We're just outside our comfort zone. Let's get it done, everyone. We've got 60 seconds, 1 minute of your life to give it everything. Just keep going. Someone who doesn't give up. You might be hurting, but you just keep going. You might look pretty wounded and broken as you go, but you're still going. That's all that matters. Work on that head. Conquer it. Push yourself. Walk around. Don't care how much you're hurting. You walk around, shake your arms out, big breath in, 2 big breaths out. Big breath in, 2 big breaths out. Do not lie on your floor. You're not going to recover quick enough for the next workout. Big breath in. It might hurt. 2 big breaths out, but you'll quickly recover. So hopefully, if successful there, everybody, if successful, hopefully you feel like you just gave that your all. You did not cruise through it, and you know that from that pretty much 45 seconds into that circuit, it was in your head, okay? That one is not about fitness in the body, it's about fitness in your head, okay? Keep on throwing yourself at it. And if you struggled mentally with that, I encourage that in this time that we're in just now, where maybe we can't do so many tough things physically, do some more 10-minute workouts, because that's what they're like, just like that. They're hard, they're struggling. They teach you to get used to that discomfort, sing that little song in your head and just keep going. Okay, yet the body's feeding all this back to you. Yeah, thanks for letting me know, body, but I'm gonna keep pushing anyway. Right, the last and final circuit. You'll like this one, and no, I'm not joking. Makes sense. So, we move on. The third and final high intensity workout, but this one's not so high on the intensity. This is a longer work period, a decent chunk of rest. We're doing the big 10 exercises, one run through, okay? So it's good. You're only doing 10 exercises. Each time you do one, tick, it's finished. You're not doing that one again. The first exercise is high knees, okay? This is all about cardio, this one. As if your heart and lungs aren't burning enough. Why not? Let's just go that a little bit further, because we can. 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm going. Now, what this is going to teach you today is to continue working and continue pushing, even though your body's tired. Okay, get used to that feeling. A lot of people don't get used to that feeling, because when they feel that, they tell themselves, I've had enough, I've worked hard enough, I need a rest. Rubbish, okay? Push through it, work hard. Your body might be tired, but we can absolutely still do a hell of a lot more with it. 12 seconds, 20 seconds rest coming up. Work hard. Once we finish this, kaput. Okay, we ain't doing this one again. 3 seconds, high knees. Your next exercise, mountain climbers. Mountain climbers. Try to be dynamic. Look at my back, is it fairly flat? Yes. And my hips up? No, they shouldn't be in this position. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. I want you to focus on pulling those knees all the way to the chest. Keep the chest proud. Keep the hips down. You should be off the ground just enough so that your knees aren't scraping, but no higher. 40 on, 20 off, 10 exercises, and today is done. So while it's not high intensity as the last circuit, with these tired bodies of ours now, this will be a mental slog. 3 seconds. Stand up. So, get used to it. Body's tired, energy's depleted. Keep pushing through it. Get used to it. And what we're doing here is getting our body used to it too. Okay, 5 seconds. Jumping jacks. Nice, dynamic, not lazy. Go. So I'm jumping out. I'm snapping down. My shoulder blades squeeze together. Pull down. Snap out, snap in. Don't be lazy. Don't be soft. Nice, dynamic. 20 seconds. So this is a heart raiser to begin with. It's not like this the whole way through. Remember, if you're tired, trust me, you ain't the only one. 5 seconds. Relax. Your next exercise is easy, but it's controlled. It's a dorsal raise. We all know it by now. Lying on your front, arms at 90 degrees. Look forward a wee bit, but not directly forward. Stand by. We lift, torso only, down. Lift the torso only, down. So feel that lower back squeeze, the buttock squeeze also, but make sure, focus on with those arms at 90 degrees, pull those elbows back, okay? And you should be up, squeeze, down, up, squeeze, down. And when I say squeeze, you're lifting those elbows back high as you can. You're trying to get your belly button off the ground. Okay, yep, it's probably an impossibility, but that's the whole point, okay? I want you to really focus on trying to lift as much up as you can. Wow. Right, we are getting there, everybody. I want you to stand up, breathe, shake out, get a big breath, and then sit back down with me now. Knees to chest, knees to chest. Do not be like this. Do not be like this. Get on those arms, stand by, straight legs, in and out. In and out. It's not a half-assed in. I want you to pull in. Your knees are squeezed together on the way out, and your feet are squeezed together the whole time. When you bring your knees up, try and imagine you're getting each knee to touch your shoulders halfway. Don't give in to it. You're only doing it once. Okay, if you give in, it's probably because it was burning a wee bit too much for your liking. But the reality is, you could probably still go another 60 seconds, win the fight. Let's get it done. One exercise, 40 seconds. That's all that matters right now. Nearly there. Came this far. 3, 2, whoa. Catch your breath. Next exercise, it's your bench dips, chair dips, coffee table dips, or if you don't have the means, you will do close-handed press-ups. Close-handed press-ups, stand by. Now, 3 seconds, I'm going to call out the tempo here. Go, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now keep that going. Down, up. By yourself now. Keep the control. Bend the elbow. Think about the elbow bend. Don't let the shoulder blade round. Don't let the shoulder joint round. Keep those shoulder blades together. Keep the chest proud. If you've got a lot of tightness in your chest, you're going to feel that your range is pretty limited. What you mustn't do is allow that tightness to win and then start really putting stress on that shoulder by rounding it. Okay, so be careful. Down, up, down, up. Whoa. Right, okay. This is my favorite transition from bench dips now because it's pretty brutal. Thrusters. Thrusters in 10 seconds. You're in the press up position. So these arms and shoulders are going to be tired. Okay. Double feet. 2 feet together. Jump in, jump out. What this is going to teach you is how to do a burpee properly. Jump all the way in, jump all the way out in one swift movement. I want you to punch those feet out as you push those hands into the ground. Look at the tempo again. I'm in, I'm out, I'm in, I'm out. I'm not just jumping in, out, in, out, in, out and doing crap reps. Focus. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the core. Be explosive. Try to snap them through. Whoa. Okay, we're nearly there. We really are. Next exercise, it's a glute bridge. Glute bridges. It's going to give you a chance to focus on your breathing here, okay? Make sure you plant the feet, drive the feet into the ground, go, and tilt. Tilt that pelvis. So remember, I'm up, tilt, squeeze, up, tilt, squeeze. You shouldn't feel like you're driving through your arms at all. Push the feet in, tilt the pelvis, squeeze the butt, pause with the squeeze, and then down under control. You should most definitely, at this stage of the game, feel your glutes on fire when you get that squeeze in. Make sure you're tilting that pelvis. Good. Right. 2 exercises left. 2 exercises and your day is done. Lie down, stand ups. Lie down, stand ups. Do them the way you can do them, okay? But as always, like I say, strive to be able to go into a deep squat, kick out, sit up, stand out the squat, go. If you can't, just do the classic one leg at a time, but try to avoid going up on the same leg and down on the same leg all the time, okay? work on your ankle mobility, work on your groin, and you'll find the benefit of being able to do them the way I'm showing you now, because we're combining a squat with a kick out and a sit up, and you're really going to feel those muscle groups firing. Right, the last one of the day. Thank goodness, what a long session this has been. Inchworms. Inchworms with nothing fancy in them, no press ups, no nothing, just down and up. Squat down, walk out, squeeze the butt, squeeze the core, lift the hips, bend the knees, stand up, squeeze the butt. It's a squat down and a squat up. So make sure you're bending down into a squat. Make sure you're not letting those hips sag. Make sure at the top, of course, you're squeezing that butt. When you come in, walk the hands in and lift the hips up equally. You should not be tilting off to the left or right. Down with the hips equal, lift up with the hips equal. You should not be tilting. Squeeze the butt. Tough wee one this morning. Oh well, there we are. Right. Walk around, please. Focus on a big breath in. 2 big breaths out. Give me this time now, okay? I'm not asking much. I'm asking for a minute of your time. Big breath in. Big breath out. Shake out all your muscles. Okay, let all that lactic acid disperse, all that blood pump around. Focus on bringing your heart rate back down until you can talk comfortably. And you know the rule of thumb. Don't go about your day until you feel like you did at the start of the workout, minus obviously the fatigue, okay? So don't just go and lie down. Let your body recover. Take your time. Should you do mobility now or before? Okay, that's up to you, okay? That's up to you. For me, I would rather do it afterwards, but then you get the whole, you shouldn't be stretching more muscles. Well, you do what works for you, plain and simple. Okay, if it works for you, then that's good enough for me. Right, have a good day. Hopefully you enjoyed that. That was tough, okay, or at least it should have been. If you feel that was a real struggle, as always. Well done. As always, don't let it put you off. Okay, a lot of people jump on these classes. It's tough. They don't feel so good because they're out their comfort zone for the vast majority of the class. Some people like that. More experienced people are used to that and like that. Less experience or people with a bit less kind of confidence inside them see it as a bad thing. They see it as a reflection of them not being fit, not being good enough. Okay, if you're riding along, doing workouts that are nice and easy all the time, you're not pushing out your comfort zone, you might feel good in the moment, okay, but you're probably not getting better. Now, while not everybody wants to get better by pushing themselves hard because they're not willing to do the work, I'm pretty sure most of the people here are willing to do the work, and that's why you're here and you stick around, okay? It's nothing to do with you need to get fit first or you're not fit enough for it. You throw yourself into it, you get out your comfort zone, you push yourself, you learn a thing or two about yourself as you go through that discomfort, and then you come out the other end feeling better. Chances are you're going to be a hell of a lot better in the long run, okay? So I'm saying it again, if you found that tough, you found it tiring, you spent most of the circuit in your discomfort zone, in the pain cave, so to speak, good, okay? That's what it's designed for. Pushing through and getting that head in the zone of, oh, here we go, here's this familiar place, I'm getting used to it now. It always ends at some point. If I cut it short and I take it easier or I quit early, instantly, I forget about the pain and all I feel is disappointment in myself. I could have done better, okay? So you'll learn that as you go when you quit sometimes, because sometimes we do quit and then we learn from that. Sometimes we fail, and that's okay too, because that means you maybe pushed a little bit too hard and you found your limit. Your limit always keeps going though, okay? You might hit your limits. When you hit your limit, you fail, boom, next time your limits might be just that little bit further, okay? Anyway, don't know where this is all coming from. Have a good day. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time, and it's tomorrow, Monday morning. The 10-minute workout will seem like a breeze now after all that, okay? It'll be like a warm-up.